Hey, it's Sunday night. Sunday night. I don't usually go live on Sundays. I don't really do much on Sundays work-wise anymore, but I had to go to live tonight because I had posted a couple times just doing some announcement things, talking about Monday coming up. Did a bunch of Facebook story stuff today, and there's a reason why I wanted to do this tonight, because tomorrow there's this really cool event going on that I want to tell you all about. So we're going to wait for a few people to pop on to kind of go over this. But that's the exciting thing I want to tell you all about this evening. And I'll just do this one time, because tomorrow, this event called Life on Fire. Now, if you see my shirt here, Life on Fire, actually was a shirt I received because of being a part of this really cool challenge that's going on. The reason I want to say is because, like, maybe hypothetically, possibly, there's a calling that is on your heart, right? Maybe there's a calling on your heart right now that you feel like, hey, I want to reach people with an amazing message, something God's put on your heart, but you just don't know how to do it. And that's, I've been on this journey for the last, year and a half, just trying to figure out what the next steps are in my world. So the reason I wanted to put this out there was because I think it was June, July, something like that. I was just trying to think about what could I do next. I mean, last July I did this big Art of Intervention Project Summit, and it was all about interventions and how do you help families break free from addictions and all those kind of things. But after it was all done, I thought it was a cool event, and I went back and started looking at some of the things. And the most popular interview of all the interviews I had, total of 44 interviews, the most popular interview I had was by Neil Anderson over at Freedom in Christ Ministries. And that said something to me, because as a Christian myself, really wanting to reach people with messages of hope. And y'all that know my story know that I've been through a nice little roller coaster, and my family's been through a roller coaster in our life. But when you can get down to the core thing of, like, what is God really calling us towards to do, right? And so this whole thing last year I was going through about, identity in Christ, and what I do with that. Then I met this group, and I follow things on Facebook to say, hey, is that something I'd want to mainly invest my time in? Not really money, but really time, because investing in something takes time to learn how to grow, be better, be a better coach, be a better, husband, father, businessman, whatever it might be. So I was watching several things, and in I guess it was May last year, I jumped aboard this one group that showed me how to do these online summits and build your email list, all that kind of stuff to take your business to the next level. And I really liked the program I went through. But then I was like, man, I really want to do something else. I want to do something bigger. I really want to do something bold for Jesus, where I felt like God was calling me to go. So then I meet this group, Nick and Megan Unsworth, called Life on Fire. I'm just going to tell you now, like, I've got my Life on Fire mug right here. I have my t-shirt on because, when you go to this link right here, which I'm actually going to put the link in my Facebook group itself. But when you go to that, and maybe God has a calling on your heart. Maybe you've been in ministry for a while. Maybe you have a business idea. Maybe you wanted to launch a podcast. I don't know what it is, but I know there's something burning inside of you. And like friends of mine, like, they've been in ministry or they've had something for a while, but it paused, and then they wanted to take it to like a next level, but didn't know how to do that. But when you can do it in community and do that with people to clarify your vision, see where God's taking you, and have all the supportive teams and all this kind of stuff around you, to me, that's what I found I was missing. Because as an entrepreneur, some of those things are missing sometimes as you're doing things on your own, or a ministry leader, and you're like the only one in your ministry, right? But you're helping lots of people in what you do. And I've been helping lots of people in what I do. So I'm going to put this in the comments right now. Just a link right there that you can just go to and click on. This is a free 14-day challenge so I just went ahead and put my own comment in there. That's pretty funny. But it's a free 14-day challenge all about clarifying your vision. Maybe God's put something on your heart. Maybe you want to start a podcast. Maybe you want to launch a website. Maybe you want to write a book and don't know how to get it out there. Maybe you're just stuck in your business and you don't know what to do to take it to the next level, right? So I sit there and think about that. Like, I don't know how many, like 100, I don't know how many podcasters are out there, but maybe you wanted to start a podcast to reach people with a message of hope. Maybe you wanted to, I don't know, start a business, but you don't know where to begin. Maybe you have a business that's just stuck and you don't know what to do with it. So I'm telling you right now, if you look into what Nick and Megan Unsworth have put together for this Life on Fire challenge, it's something like I've never seen or been a part of before. And that is what helped put me to the next journey of doing the Identity in Jesus Christ Summit that I did in just December last year. And not only that, but it actually has given me the framework and vision to, again, you think about it, you don't even know where God can take this stuff. You don't even know where God can take a team of like-minded people that all have a vision and passion on their heart. And that is what this whole entire challenge that Nick and Megan have put together. And literally, if you just go to that domain name right there or grab it from the feed that I put in here in one of the comments, it is a free challenge that starts tomorrow. It's online. It's a summit or a challenge. They call this one a challenge. I did a summit before, but it's basically 7 days, 7 sessions every other day to give you time to really work on things that you have in front of you to work on. Again, I don't know where God's calling you to go or what it is, but if you could clarify that in 2 weeks and then have a framework to launch it and see where you want to go, and then figure out how you want to invest in that yourself, like time-wise, personally, coaching, whatever that is, right? And if you go and you register tonight, because it starts tomorrow at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, that's 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Pacific Time, whatever time zone you want to go figure that out in. But jump in, go all in, and I was all in. I mean, I sit there and I have all the, where's the sheets down there, but all the action sheets we get to fill out to, where do you feel stuck in your life? Where do you want to go? All that stuff. And all that leads into, even a challenge I'm putting on February 1st, right? So it's like you can go from something like this to something like that. But the cool thing is this gave me the framework, this group of people, this team to pour into and be poured into. This is giving me to the next big step in my own business, which I didn't even see coming. I didn't even see this as a possibility or even wasn't even on the radar. Right? But because I jumped in something like this with what Nick and Megan Unsworth put together, and I got to hang out with Nick a week and a half ago when I was in Dallas, Frisco for 2.5 hours. We had barbecue and got to come. And out of that came this whole thing I didn't even think about, which was me taking all the experience I have with, addiction and recovery and my faith and interventions and coaching and podcasting, all this to put it into what's going to launch for me personally on March 1st, where I'm launching a Christian interventionist certification program, which is I'm really excited about. But that wasn't even on the radar for me last year, towards the end of last year. Now, granted, I did the 21-day Art of Intervention Project Summit. From that, I was literally just going to, post the interviews, let people watch them, and write a book about the common thread between all these different interview processes that people do. I didn't think I was going to be coming up in this regard, but I do know there's a need for it. But I just want to encourage you to go check this out. This isn't going to be a long post tonight or a long live, but go to that domain name right there, and I cut it, pasted it in the comment section. But you can go from like having this idea and calling in your heart to see it actually become the potential of actually being real and being tapped into a community. I mean, the private Facebook group I'm a part of outside of this is, it's like 700 passionate entrepreneurs in there. People are launching podcasts all about Jesus and hope and passion and doing TV shows online and, doing summits and doing challenges and all this stuff. And it's awesome and it's exciting to not only that, but to partner with all these amazing people. But it all started from making the decision. I was going to go all in on one of these awesome, if you're on Facebook, you see challenges and summits all the time. But this one Nick and Megan put together is unique. And that's why I decided to jump in and be a part of it. And that happened last August. That I was part of their Kingdom Influencers group. And it's the same model they do with this one. I mean, we're talking vision boards and people encouraging you on a daily basis. There's 17,000 people that have registered for their summit or their challenge that starts tomorrow. 17,000 people are in their summit Facebook group that are going to be a part of this challenge. So I just want to encourage you to be a part of that. And it starts tomorrow morning. Register tonight so you don't miss out on anything. If you're watching this replay sometime, go ahead and go to that domain name anyway, and you probably jump in after it starts, I'm assuming. I don't really know because I didn't jump in after it started. I jumped in before. But I just want to send this out to you. I know I got, several of my friends and colleagues that are actually jumping in on this and being a part of this themselves because they're just curious. And I'm here to create that curiosity, but the only way you know about it is to go through it. And so that's my invitation to you all tonight. Hopefully you'll take advantage of that. Again, Sunday I usually don't go live. I try, pretty much try to take the day off these days to hang out with the family on Sundays. I do an okay job with that. Still an adjustment, but that's one of the changes. But anyway, huge things are coming from 2021 as a result of me jumping aboard something simple like this challenge that helped me clarify a lot of stuff for my own life and everything going forward. So hopefully you'll join me. Register tonight. Get in tomorrow morning. It's free. It's 14 days of just, you talk about people bringing value. I was just like, holy cow, I cannot believe they're sharing all of this information that literally you can just go run with it and do amazing things for your business, your ministry, and your family, and the community, wherever it might be. But all starts with a little bit of Jesus, and that's what I'm all about. So that's all I have for now. God bless y'all. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have an amazing week. And also this too, if you jump aboard their challenge, I'm actually going to help because I'll be able to see who registered under my name. But I'll be able to reach out to you and just say, hey, I'm here with you. I want to encourage you. And then beyond that, like I'm going to throw in some other cool things for people too to help you, if you decide to jump in and take your business, ministry, whatever it is, to another level, to be there to support you also from a technical side of things. So that's all I have for now, y'all. God bless. Rock on. You're amazing. God's good. I'll catch you later.